the Lions. The Detroit... If you were to ask an NFL fan 2 years ago, and you were to tell him that the Lions were going to be in the NFC Championship game, one win away from the Super Bowl, they wouldn't believe you. But that's what the Lions are at right now. Off to the NFC Championship game for who knows how long, honestly. Have they ever been to it? I'm not sure, actually. They've never been to the Super Bowl, obviously, but Lions win 31-23. Detroit held the lead for, I believe, the whole game. Buccaneers played a good competitive game, but in the fourth quarter, Lions scored 2 touchdowns to get it away from the Bucs. Of course, we got the battle of the 2 quarterbacks. Goff wasn't as good as last week against the Rams, but Goff was pretty good. 30 for 43 for 287 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Baker Mayfield, he threw 349 yards and 3 touchdowns, but he also threw 2 interceptions. One of them game-sealing, of course. And he went 26 for 41. For the running backs, Rachaad White got banged up a bit, but he's fine, luckily. 9 carries for 55 yards, while Jahmyr Gibbs also had 9 carries, but he got 74 yards and a touchdown. For the receivers, Mike Evans, huge respect to him. I hope he comes to the Colts. He's not going to come to the Colts, but I hope he goes somewhere good in free agency if he, wants to go somewhere in free agency. He got 8 balls for 147 yards and a touchdown, while Amon-Ra St. Brown, the leading receiver for the Lions, caught 8 balls for 77 yards and a touchdown. On to player stats. Other than Gibbs, Montgomery ran 10 for 33, Goff ran 6 for 6, Reynolds ran 1 for 1 and a touchdown. And other than St. Brown for catching, Laporta caught 9 for 65, Gibbs caught 4 for 40, Williams caught 2 for 35, Wright caught 1 for 29, Reynolds caught 2 for 27 and a touchdown, Montgomery caught 3 and 14, and Kabinda caught 1 for nothing. Their defense, 2 picks, like I said, 1 by CJ, 1 by Barnes to seal the game. There's also some sacks here. 3 sacks, I believe. No kick returns. Peoples-Jones had 2 punt returns for 18 yards. Badgley kicked to perfect, 1 for 1, and he also got 7 points due to all the touchdowns. And Fox spun 5 times for 218 yards and 3 inside the 20. For the Bucs, other than Rachaad White, Edmonds ran 4 for 19, Mayfield ran 2 for 15, and other than Evans for receiving. On caught 5 for 65 in a touchdown, Godwin caught 4 for 40, White caught 4 for 36 in a touchdown, Palmer caught 2 for 32, Edmonds caught 2 for 18, Moore caught 1 for 11, and Tompkins did not catch a ball. For their defense, they got 2 sacks. Yeah, 2 sacks, no interceptions, no forced fumbles. The defense was kind of lackluster for the Bucs. It was also not that good for the Lions either, if I'm going to be honest. Other than those two picks, the Lions defense really was not that good. No kick returns, but Tompkins had 1 kick return for 0 yards. McLaughlin missed the field goal. Now, that wouldn't matter at the end of the game, but he went 1 for 2, and he got 5 points on the day. And Kamara punted 4 times for 207 yards. Now, on to team stats. It was a very equal game. I'm pretty scared for the Lions when they go to 49er Town. It doesn't really matter who comes out of the NFC. I just want the NFC to win. I don't want the Ravens to win. I don't want the Chiefs to win, and I definitely do not want the Bills to win. I don't like the Bills. The Bucs actually edged them out on yards, 408 to 391, because they had more passing yards with 319 to 277, but they had less rushing yards with 89 to 114. And the Lions got 5.5 yards to play, while the Bucs got 6.8. You could say that the Bucs outplayed the Lions, but maybe Baker just kind of sold. Who knows? Bucs had 23 first downs, Lions had 26. The Bucs were 4-12 for third down, while the Lions were 6-14. They were both 1-1 on fourth down, while the Bucs had 60 plays and the Lions had 71. Bucs allowed 4 sacks, they allowed 2. Bucs punted 4 times, they punted 5 times. Bucs had 5 penalties, the Lions had 3. Yeah, the refs were pretty good this game. I heard some people talking about some PI. I don't know. But the refs were pretty good. No fumbles lost. Baker threw 2 interceptions, and Goff threw none, so they conceded 2 interceptions. And the Bucs had the ball for 28 minutes, while the Lions had it for 32, which rarely on the dot. Last thing I want to say about this game, happy for the Lions. Glad they're on the NFC Championship game. I hope they can make the Super Bowl. I hope they can win the Super Bowl. But, again, 49ers are a juggernaut, so we'll see what happens. But at least someone coming out of the NFC is good, because I hate everyone in the AFC. Speaking of the AFC, of course. Chiefs and Bills. What a game that's coming up right now. Or when this video comes out, it'll probably already have started. But what a game this is going to be. Hope the Chiefs win. I hate the Bills. And that's all I really have to say. 3-0 in my divisional picks, by the way. Other than that, peace.